And welcome back. Well, throughout this high school basketball season, we've been showcasing some of the top individual talents in our region. We've already been to Bismarck, Mitchell, Huron, Pierre. Tonight, the spotlight stops on Rapid City. Katie Lingle joins us now with more on Stevens standout, Steven Schaefer.
It's been a while since we've seen a West River team claim a AA state basketball title. But this year, the Rapid City Stevens Raiders are hoping with the help of Steven Schaefer, this could be their chance. Steven Schaefer is on a mission. The Rapid City Stevens Senior wants to take a title West this year.
Oh, that'd be really cool to get a lot of respect back to West River basketball because, I mean, there hasn't been that great of teams to come out there in the past. So it'd be really cool to win state, and since Stevens has only won it one other time, it'd be really awesome to bring home a state championship this year.
Schaefer and the Raiders are on pace to at least have a shot at state this year. With the tournament in Rapid City, Stevens would have the hometown advantage.
That's gonna be really cool to play if we make it to state. It'd be really cool to play in Rapid City with home crowds, so it'd be nice to have a little home court advantage kind of down there. So that'd be really cool. But anywhere you play a state tournament is always fun. So.
Most importantly, the Raiders would have the Schaefer advantage. This kid can score. Everyone that plays the game thinks it, but Schaefer is willing to admit that that's what he likes to do.
Well, what I like is scoring. Obviously, everyone usually likes scoring. I like winning the most. So whatever I have to do or for our team to win is usually what I like to do. So. No matter what, just anything I do good is what I like to do.
His ability to score was a trait passed down from his dad, Troy, who up until last year held Pierre's all-time leading scoring record. Schaefer knew he wanted to follow in his father's footprints.
Just hearing about all the stories he had of high school and just remembering and knowing that I wanted to one day, be like him with competing at the high school level. And I just heard people talk about my dad, like going back to Pierre and stuff, and I just thought that was really cool. And playing basketball with my dad, like in the backyard and stuff, I always knew I loved basketball. So.
And 32 years after Troy Schaefer led the Govs to win a state championship, Steven Schaefer is hoping he'll help the Raiders do the same.
All right, Katie Lingle reporting. All right, Jason, here's a look at Schaefer by the numbers. He can definitely fill it up with the best.
Yeah, you look at the scoring, you look at all the stats on the sheet. That tells part of the story. He's just a leader, and whoever gets this guy at the college level is going to get a great all-around player. His coach, Darius Buss, told me he hasn't really matured yet. Just imagine when he gets some muscle behind him and he's able to play defense a little bit more athletic. I mean, look what he did. He scored 43 points against one of the best teams in Wyoming, shut one of their best players down on defense. He also scored 30 points against Mitchell on just 14 shots. A couple amazing things that he's done this year. And he's an all-state academic champion. He's one of the best, smartest players in the state. So great job by Steven Schaefer leading this team, and I hope he gets a good little run going for the Raiders this year.
And obviously at this point, the candidate for Gatorade Player of the Year in South Dakota as well. Certainly going to be one of the early favorites for that, I think, as of right now. Anyway, all right, well, there were several great performances on the high school hardwood over the last week, but a couple really stole the show. Find out who's hot in North and South Dakota next.
Varsity Sports Now, presented by Shields.